Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, today I'm going to be walking you through how to create this 3D SVG card. It's called About XXO card, and you would just come to Creative Fabrica and look for the XXO card. And again, it is a 3D card. And so you would go in and you would download this particular um, file. Let me log in, y'all, because something is not right. Let me go to my downloads. Okay, here we go. Right here. All right, so it downloaded that file. Now, I'm just going to show you a couple of things before I get right into just putting the card together because I've already cut this card out. But I want to show you a couple of things inside of this particular design. So when you download this file, it is going to come to you with um, it's going to come to you in a file that it's going to be you're going to have to compress the file. It's going to be a zipped file, so it'll look like a zipper on the front of it. But once you extract it, you're going to get your actual file. Okay, as you can see here. So when I go to the SVG, the scalable vector graphic, it's going to give you your envelope, any extras, then you have your elements here that you're going to need. So when you bring these things in, and I'm going to show you in Cricut Design Space. So when I go to, actually, I'm just going to start new. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm going to save this one as the XXO card. And I'm going to put it up under greeting cards and save. And then I'm going to start over. So I'm going to go to new. And I'm going to bring the ones that I want to show you guys to watch out for. So when you get this particular file, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. All right, these are the 6 pieces. So this is going to be the front and the back of the card. This is going to be the little part that you put on the inside of the card. So you're going to glue that to the inside of the card. And then this little flower right here is going to go like an offset kind of around the flower design that you have on the front of the card. And then that right there, little round circle, is going to go in the middle. Okay. Once you put that in, then you're going to come and you're going to use this particular element right here. Now, this is red glitter. You can use whatever colors you want to, okay, to make your card. And then this is the envelope, and this is the top part of the envelope. Okay. So this part right here is going to go inside of this floral design. And then these two little babies right here, these little hearts, they're actually going to go on the front of your card right here. Okay. So I'm going to walk through all of that with you, but I want to show you two things to watch out for in when you bring this design into Cricut Design Space or Silhouette Studio. So the first one is this file right here. It comes in, and you don't want to resize this, guys. It's sized appropriately. But these two little things right here are a cut. All right. See, it says a basic cut. So if you are going to do this design, you want to make sure you click on those and you want to change them to score, okay? Because you do not want them to cut. If they cut, then you're going to end up with half a heart, okay? And you don't want that. You want it to score so that you can fold it in half, all right? And once you get that, you want to make sure that you attach it, all right? And then when you attach it, it's going to come just like this. So Cricut or Silhouette is going to cut this out, and then it's going to cut these out, and then it's going to score these instead of cutting them. Okay, that's tip number one. We're going to delete that. The next one I'm going to show you is going to be on the card itself. Okay, so that's on the one that says Elements Red Glitter. All right, the XXO cuts fine. You don't have to make any changes there. This one cuts fine. You don't have to make any changes here. This one cuts fine and this one cuts fine. But these two, you got some things you want to change. This one, when you upload it, this line is also a basic cut. So if you leave it on cut, it's going to cut your card in half. So you want to click on the basic cut and you want to come down and change it to score. Okay. And when you change it to score, then it won't cut your card in half. But if you don't change it, it's going to cut your card in half. Okay. And then it's going to have some little score marks right here, as you can kind of see. It's about 10 of them. That's going to be where you're going to put your rhinestones. So they give you a little score mark so you know where to put the rhinestones, but they're going to go like right here. And there are 10 of them. So you're going to need about 10 rhinestones. All right. So other than that, once you get this together, you're going to click on attach and the same thing. You're going to go here and now you can see those little score marks there. And this is where half of your heart is going to be glued on one side and the other half is going to be sticking up. So that's why you don't want your hearts cut in half. You just want to score them so you can fold them. And yeah, other than that, everything else works perfectly with this particular design. So like I said, once you unzip that file, once you extract it, you're going to end up with 6 pieces. Um, Front and back of the card, inside of the card, these two elements are going to be going around this little area here. And this right here is your envelope, and this is the top part of your envelope. All right, so I've already cut all of mine out. And so without further ado, I'm now going to jump in putting it together. Now you're going to need some really good glue for this project and about 10 rhinestones. Now for the paper, it's going to take you about a 12 by 12 in size for your envelope cardstock. For your envelope, for the white part of the envelope. And then if you want to have a separate color, or you can have these two colors be the same. If they are, you can put this on one 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. And then this is going to take up one 8.5 by 11 piece of white cardstock. And then this one, you would also have to use a separate color, or you can use a separate color, but it's going to take up another piece of cardstock, and then this one. So in total, you're going to need 112 by 12. And then if you put these together, you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 additional pieces of cardstock. Okay. But they can be smaller sizes. And when you bring them in, like if I'm going to click off of these, like this one, when I bring it in, add to canvas, and we're gonna hide this right here. You can see it's very small. So you only need um about a 3 by 3 or 3 by 2.5, really. 3 by 2, a little bit over 3. So I probably would make it about 3.5 by 2.5. Okay, for just that little piece. So if this is a perfect time, if you have some scraps of cardstock, this would be the perfect time to use those. Okay, so you really don't have to use a full sheet of cardstock for this. Just a little 3.5 by 2.5 piece of cardstock will work perfectly for that. And then, of course, for the actual card, you are going to need that full 8.5 by 11 white cardstock, unless you want to make your card a different color. And I just turned mine to the side so that it would fit on the 8.5 by 11. So that's your one piece of cardstock. And then that one, like I said, is a 12 by 12, but these two you can get on one piece of cardstock. Okay, so as you see here, so that would take about, let's bring that up just a little bit. So about a 6.5 by 6.5, 6.5 by 6.5 piece of cardstock, piece of scrap cardstock, like I said, will work perfectly, would get both of these cut out for you. And then you're definitely going to need another piece of cardstock for this one. And that one is going to be, I like to bring mine down a little bit. I would say about a 5.5 by 7.5 for that piece. All right. Now, if you decide you want to make these the same color, you could always take this and then rotate it like that. And that would get you where you could get all three of these on one piece of cardstock. Okay, but that's totally up to you. I use two separate colors. So, all right. So that is how you're going to um, use this design, bring it into, I'm showing you in Cricut Design Space, how you can line it up in Cricut Design Space, what you need to make sure you change to score on those two pieces, and then everything else is good to go to cut out. So you're going to need either a scoring pen, or you're going to need a scoring wheel. The single scoring wheel will work perfectly, and then your fine point blade. And those are the only two tools that you're going to need with your cutting machine. Okay. So without further ado, I've already cut out my pieces. We're now going to put it together so you can see what it's going to look like. And again, you'll find that design here, the XXO card in Cricut Designs Creative Fabrica, and I will link this project in the description of the video tutorial to make it easy for you to find should you decide you want to use this in perfect time for Valentine. All right, so without further ado, let's put it together.
All right, guys, so here we have our cutouts. So this is the envelope. All right, so we have the envelope here that we will put together. So your envelope is going to be going in the portrait position, not the landscape position. So it's going to go portrait style. And then this is the insert that's going to go inside of your card. And then we have our little piece here that's going to go here inside of our envelope. So it's going to go like that, with the pink showing through. And look like I missed one of my little holes right there. There we go. All right, and then we have the little bits that we need for our little floral piece. And it looks like I'm missing one little part. And I might have left it in my craft room. All right, guys, so I'm going to put I went and I had to cut out another part. I don't know what happened to my little piece, but this is the little piece that's going to go around the outside of your front of your card flower. It's going to go like that. All right. So I had to cut another piece. No big deal. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the envelope together first, because that's going to take the longest to dry, right? And we need this to be dry to put our card in. So what I'm going to do is, for the envelope, you got your one. All right, so the envelope, you're going to take and you're going to fold that bottom and you're going to fold that side. They're both scored, so they should fold easily. All right, they're going to fold like that. You're going to put glue on them and then glue it so that your card, your envelope will close. And then you're going to take, excuse me, we're going to take this pink color here. And we're going to put that on the inside of the card. And then, or excuse, I said the card. I keep saying the card. The envelope. And this is what the envelope is going to look like when we finish. All right. So we're going to go ahead and glue the envelope part together. I'm going to try to keep an eye out on my camera phone because some reason this little notification thing keeps coming up on my screen. And when it comes up, it stops my camera from recording. And I need to get to Verizon so I can have them remove this thing because I've tried everything to get it off of my phone. And I noticed that it only started doing that when I got my new laptop. Apparently, I clicked on something to put whatever this is on my phone. And it doesn't come up on my laptop, but it does come up on my phone. Let me get my glue together and I'll be right back. All right, I think we're good to go here. Let's see if we can get this little Elmer's glue. And you can use whatever paper craft glue that works best for you. You just want to make sure that you are not going to be like me, because I don't do a lot of paper crafts like this and have your glue all, you know, stuck together. So we're just going to put a nice bit of glue on those scored pieces that we folded over on the right side and the bottom. And we're going to take and close that up. And here I am, don't want to get glue all over my fingers. So we're going to just close that off. Hold that down for a second. And while this is getting nice and in place, then we'll do our card. All right, but this part we need to make sure that it's good to go. All right, you're gonna put a nice bit of glue on, and I would just say put it on your, put it on your envelope. Actually, let's see. Yeah, let's just put it on the envelope. That way we don't have to worry about getting in spaces that we don't need it. So, and you got those little ridges, so you want to make sure you get a nice amount of glue around that outside where the ridges are, because you don't want your person that's going to receive the card to have it falling all apart on them. So just take and put a nice little bit, just make sure each one of the little ridges here, you got some glue on those. Okay, not a lot, but just enough so that when we close this baby up, or seal it off rather, it is good to go. All right, I'm gonna place that on, and you can close that down. So this is the envelope. All right, so just that quick, we got the envelope together. And what I'm going to do is, while this is drying, I'm just going to set this little epoxy bottle on top of it so that it can help to hold it in place for me, so that it will be nice and flat. So I'm just going to put both those bottles on there to hold it down. If you have a book, just set a book on top of it. And it should be good. My friends always laugh at how I say the word book. They say I put a lot of emphasis on it. All right, so now we're going to do the inside, or the in and outside of our card, right? So we're now going to take this and we're going to fold it on the scored line, just like that. So now we have the front side All right, now that we have the inside of the card done, we've glued our inside there. Now we're going to take and we're going to do our little offset. That's what I'm calling it, the little offset part that's going to go here. We're going to go ahead and get that glued. So, I got one little piece of paper sticking right there. Cut that off. All right, so now I'm going to take and put some glue around this, the edges of this. And try to put it lightly, but enough to where it, you know, really secures it in place. Because you don't want glue all on your hands when you're pressing this down, and then the glue, you know, looking tacky on your envelope, on your card. I really should have got my other little mat thing to put it down. Thank God this is glue and it'll come right up. All right, so we're going to take this now and we are going to place this down around the edge of our flower on the front of our card. Okay, just like that. So that's what that's going to look like when you get that on. And I think it looks really pretty with kind of a print, floral print. I got this floral print that I'm using from Hobby Lobby in the cardstock section. And I think it was like a 12 by 12 sheet for like 69 cents. All right, so that's what we have so far. And then we're gonna take our little hearts that are scored. We're just gonna put glue on one side. We're gonna put the glue on the side that is going to be that's not cut out. All right, that's why you don't want your hearts to cut in half. That's why I wanted to show you on the design that you're going to score it and not cut it. All right. All right, so we're gonna put a little glue. And you're just gonna take and put the open heart, one little side, and you want it kind of sitting up like that. All right, just like that. We're gonna do the other heart. And you see how quick this little card comes together, but it's so pretty. And this one, we're gonna be putting the glue on the opposite side, and then we're gonna glue it down here. And this is perfect in time for V-Day, right? Someone would really love this card. And all it took was a little bit of our cardstock, which I'm pretty sure you all have on hand, just like I do. All right. And then the final part is this little piece right here. I'm just going to take this wooden dowel. All right, we're going to put glue right in the center. I got to hurry up because I need to clean some space on my phone. So I'm just going to put a little dollop of glue in that center. And it's going to go right on top. Like that. So you want to make it where it's kind of lifted. I'm going to kind of give it a chance to firm up here a little bit. And then I'm going to lift the petals on there. And you could do different colors, guys. You don't have to, have the same colors. You can do different colors. and it will still look really nice. All right, guys, I had to get some space here. All right, so now we have our greeting card completed. Now, I would say they had like a little red stone, heart stone pendant right here. I would say this would be really, really cute with a little picture of yourself to make it the O. You know, get a little small image of your face and do a little heart shape right there. That would be cute. Or you could take one of the hearts that were cut out if you don't have that pendant, and you could also place that in there like that. Okay, that would be cute. So always save your little scraps because you never know when they may come in handy. Or you could print out or cut out a red heart in cardstock to put right there. So that is the completed card, guys. I think it's really, really pretty. And then we have our envelopes. I'm going to show you how that's going to work now. Our envelope should be nice and ready to go. And you're just going to take your card and you're just going to place it right into your envelope, just like that. And then you would seal it. And there you have a completed 3D card and envelope for V-Day, Valentine's Day. That is really, really pretty and ready to go. All right, just that quick. A couple of pieces of cardstock. We got a whole envelope and a greeting card. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, guys. So, as I was saying, this is our completed card. Now, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I bent one of my little things here. There we go. I'm not going to keep playing around with these because I'll be all day fooling with these little petals. But you're just going to fold them up, kind of, you know, lift them up so that they're not laying flat. All right. That's the object of the game. And there we have it. All right. So this is your completed greeting card. Of course, it's going to go a little bit flat once you put it inside. This part is going to go a little bit flat once you put it inside of your envelope. But it turned out really, really cute. So chime in the comments, tell me what you think. Again, I will link the this project in Creative Fabrica. I will link it in the description of my video tutorial. And if you have any questions, chime in the comments. All right. So, hey guys, if you're currently in my Facebook group, I want to thank you guys so much for following me via Facebook. And if you would like to join my Facebook group, Ken Doris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, all you have to do is click the link in the description of this video tutorial for my Facebook group. Agree to the Facebook group rules and you will be in, just like that. But you do have to agree to the Facebook group rules. And then if you are currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you show via YouTube. And if you're seeing me for the first time and you like my method of teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. I have over probably about 500, close to 550 video tutorials on all types of crafting projects on my YouTube channel. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. All right. So, hey guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Again, chime in the comments. Tell me what you think. This is a nice greeting card just in time for Valentine's Day. We got 2 more days to go. All right, but you could always gift a pretty card like this. You don't have to wait until Valentine's Day. And like I said, you could do a little small image of your face and put it right there in that heart, and that would be really, really super cute. And then put whatever sentimental greetings that you want to place inside of that. Okay. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. You guys know my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.